Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the first game of Halloween, Return to Doltonshire. Now, if you remember Doltonshire all the way back in year one, well, glad to see you again, and I hope you like it. But before we get into all of that, let's just say hello. We have some amazing and lovely guests with us this evening, and we'll see how far they can last. That being said, let's start off with Aki. Aki, please tell us who you're playing, what your pronouns are, and who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are. That's what I'm supposed to say.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aki. I'm playing Barnaby, and my pronouns are they, them. Barnaby, I think, is like he, they kind of a feeling. So, yeah, I'm really excited. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Next up, we have a guest all the way over from QCG. Please welcome V. V, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hi, I'm V. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Rabane. She's a kitsune witch, and her pronouns are also she, her.
Wonderful. And also want to say a huge thank you to Aki. We got to play with you for Bun Boys, and we're having you back for Halloween, so it's great to see you again. Next up, we have Sam. Sam, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Sam Sterling, and I'm playing Inegg, like in an egg, Blackwood, and she's a human fighter, and our pronouns are she, her. Oh, and Frug is here, although I feel like I should shield him from the horror, but he's a big boy.
Next up, we have Randy. Randy, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm Randy Alvarenga. I'm playing a half-elf rogue named Davlin Magrin, and our pronouns are he, him.
Excellent. Well, last and certainly not least, we have Wes. Wes, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hi guys, I'm Wes. I am playing Galvandian, the ancient elf, and yeah, we're both he him.
Awesome. Well, I guess that just
I
leaves
got
me.
the vibe already.
Oh.
The vibe is
just
strong.
from the name alone.
Very.
All right. Well, my name is PJ. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be the GM for Edge of Legend, Return to Doltonshire, and of course, Nat 20 Productions official here on Twitch. And I'll be playing all of the nightmares you're about to experience for the next month, 4 weeks of games. So let's get it started with a quick little breakdown. Now, some of you may or may not know this, but in the world of Edge of Legend, there are cities called pirate cities, large, massive structures of latched-together ships, detritus, debris, and any sorts of thing that makes a floating, nomadic ship that just tosses and turns out into the sea. Well, from one of these such pirate cities, aka Kraken's Cove, a group of intrepid explorers go out into the world to find new trading routes, new ships to trade with, and this one ship is where it's all going to begin. Your ship has been sailing for days. Your sails, threadbare, chewed by bullet fire and vermin, leaves your speed in the open seas to a dead crawl. Food ran out 2 days ago. Clean water won't last the day. The tar being used to cover the holes in the ship from the last skirmish can't seem to stop the water from coming on board. The map and navigation tools have been lost to the elements, and it's almost apparent that the impending doom will take you all. Morale is non-existent, and the fighting is constant as the boat barely drifts out to the open sea. You were an intrepid crew of sailors, marines, cooks, a full crew from the Kraken's Cove pirate city sent out to create trade routes. Since the unofficially dubbed pirate cities are massive combinations of ships forming one nomadic city ship, connections are massively important. However, this trip seems to be ill-fated from the start. Suddenly, hope. Land Ho comes screaming from the nest. In minutes that drag on like hours, you are finally docked and disembarked from your boat. Other vessels parked proudly next to you in this tiny but suitable dock. The whole crew takes this opportunity to leave the ship, to get food, to get water in their bodies, and some time away from the madness of the drifting seas. You don't remember this small, quaint, salty, and great port town on the maps. But then again, it's been so long since you had your maps, or food, who could remember. The homes and businesses here stand tall and slanted, scanted and warped from years of the salt sea and spray, filling the wood like a sponge and bringing it down. The once bright colors of the homes seem faded, and with dull white washes and tones, yellows becoming drab creams, blues becoming slate gray, and reds now a lifeless rose. A gray cloud begins to overtake the sky and sun, making it overcast and bleak in the little village. People seem to run about the city, busy in preparations for a festival of some kind. Two children atop a ladder unfurl a large, old banner that states in big, bold letters, Blessings Day. And looking across even the dark gray cobblestones, whose jagged edges of these stones make your ankles begin to worry already, and through the rushing foot traffic of leathery sailor folk, they all prepare. Your eyes see a large wooden sign, rectangular, 2 posts, and a fancy seafoam blue lattice trim. Bold, dark letters stand out from a cream backdrop. Small pile of fetid and fly-covered chum and guts sits in the grass by the sign. The guts bathed in the buzzing from flies. This sign reads, "Welcome to Doltonshire." So you stand in this city now. A festival prepares. People are running about in such a livelihood in such a gray and salt-ridden city. It's your first time on dry land in weeks. First time even near food you could eat in days. Welcome to Doltonshire. What do you do?
Just glad that they're not trying to eat me anymore.
Well, you were looking quite tasty out there on the open seas.
Look, just because I'm the closest thing to an animal you've seen in a while doesn't mean that you get to eat me.
No, there are others I would eat first. You're right.
I kind of toss a glance over in egg. Okay. Just gonna shift a little bit to the side, just stepping away from her.
All right, you guys. We've made it here. We might as well go on land and get some food, right?
I could eat my weight in cheese right now.
I mean, if they're preparing for this Blessings Day or whatever, there's bound to be at least some food.
Cheese? Will there be cheese?
Maybe.
I'm sure there's cheese, Barnaby. You have to keep asking about the cheese.
I mean, it's my favorite food. Would I want to talk about anything else?
I understand, but there are so many other things that you could talk about. Sorry, it's the ship's been getting to me. I'm sorry.
Well, you should have prepared better. And then Galvandian reaches into his bag and pulls out a piece of bread and starts eating it.
Where the hell have you been hiding that?
In his fancy room, locked away from the rest of us.
Well,
Obvious.
it is not my fault that you have not had the foresight to plan ahead. After all, have you seen the crew of that ship?
We should have killed and ate him first.
Yes.
You're
Beg
right.
your pardon.
Oh, Your Majesty, or whatever you're called. We need to go on land to get food. You're coming with us, right? Whether you like it or not, because everyone else on the ship who did not eat is sick.
Very well. I suppose I should stretch my legs out a little bit. The rocking of the sea is not made for my kind.
My kind.
There aren't sea elves.
Yep.
I mean,
I-
not
You are
anyone
one
as
now.
distinguished.
Congratulations.
He
The
kind
very
of,
first.
he kind of looks at you and rolls his eyes and then walks down the plank of the ship.
I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out a piece of bread And I'll just hand it to Barnaby and I'll say, look, it's not cheese, but I had catnip go in and steal some earlier, so it'll do for now. And I'll just like watch as Galvandian walks away without saying a word.
I look over at Ineg and I'm like, why are all these people keeping food and not sharing with everyone else?
Everybody for themselves on the open seas.
I mean, yeah, but this is a surprise.
I'm not surprised. Let's go find a meal.
As you all disembark your ship and you start stepping on the treacherous cobblestones of this place, you are greeted by a tall woman wearing a very, very fancy coat and tails, nice white gloves on. She's wearing her hair in a short bob, and she introduces herself as Helena Doltonshire the Fourth, or Helena Dalton the Fourth, the mayor of Doltonshire. And she greets you with arms outspread wide and says, "Hello, travelers. You've joined us just in time. Today's Blessings Day. And today, we share our blessings with you. Please enjoy yourself to any of the food, the drink, any activities. It's just a festival, and everyone is welcome."
Do you have cheese?
I'm pretty sure we do, and if not, well, I mean, we might be able to whip something up for you.
What
Great.
about ale?
Oh, of course, we have plenty of ale. We have ale, we have liquor, we have anything you desire. Well, most things, trading being, limited.
Do you have little to-go bags?
Oh, gosh. I don't know, but if you give us any of your own traveling cases, we can definitely fill them with any leftovers we have for tomorrow morning.
Amazing, amazing, wonderful. All right. Well, I'm off. She's going to quickly power walk to the table of food.
Yeah, you all see multitude of stalls everywhere. People in these stalls selling food items. You see pastries, you see fresh caught fish cooked how you like it, giant ruby red hunks of meat soon to be cooked and grilled to your specific desires. It is gorgeous all over the place. And a lot of the kind of weird, salty, bent buildings by the docks themselves are all, a lot of the cooking and prep is happening. So you're seeing people coming and going, giant smiles on their face, just moving all the food out as much as possible. So I guess the question is, what do you want to eat?
Cheese!
Meat.
Alcohol.
Right.
Tiny little pastries.
There's a rather large and jovial fishmonger woman there going like, "Oh, you want cheese? You want ale? And you said, what was it you want, laddie? Lassie, what you said?"
Tiny
Meat.
little pastries.
Tiny pastries. We got all of them.
Lots of them.
Of course. Let me bring them out for you. She goes in, she comes back out with this massive silver platter and slides it down on the stall table in front of her. You see this massive angled wedge of fresh cheese with little holes in it, and there's little assortments of things like Gruyere and Havarti and every cheese you can possibly imagine. The meat that was ruby red has been glazed in this wonderful sugary honey sauce that's given it this wonderful sweet texture and flavor to the top, but that nice rich beef steak on the bottom of it. And the pastries, little fluffy croissants with reservoirs for fruit and glazing, and of course the ale. Big pitchers of golden amber ale. You can just smell the rich spices in it already. And it's all prepared for you. And they all say, "Eat up, don't worry about it. It's on the house, of course."
Oh, is that the case? All right,
course.
then I'll take a meat pie and some bread, and I just start listing out all the rest of the things that I want to add to that order.
If anyone looks at Galvandian, he's like going around like kind of grimacing, looking at all the food, just like, oh.
Pedestrian fare.
Is this all they have?
Oh, well, what else do you want? Barnaby's face is just like their cheeks are just puffed out, like full of cheese. Like while they just hold them in their little hands. And I don't think I told the our viewers what I'm playing, but Barnaby is a little rat folk. They're just a tiny little boy, stuffing their face with cheese. Cheese.
So Aki had a nice handful of cheese. V, you're the one that got the really big kind of like roast mutton.
Oh yeah, I mean I didn't even wait. Like Davlin is like, oh, I want this and I want this. And for me, it was just grab a hunk of meat and just, I'm a little sad that it's cooked. I wish it was still raw, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. And I'm just tearing into it with these sharp fangs of mine. And it's not pretty. Galvandian is very upset at the lack of manners that I'm currently displaying, but 100%. I do not care. Do not care at all.
I'm also casing the different stalls and seeing which ones I can steal from.
Okay.
You want to
go
steal
ahead.
the free stuff?
No, I want to steal the money, any money that people who working there might have.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me a perception check to kind of scope that out.
Yeah. Ooh, this is the first roll of this campaign.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, these are level 5 numbers, so I'm gonna do my best. 22.
22. Okay, not bad. Looking around all the stalls and the shops, you see that there's no money. There's no currency, no coins, nothing. The only thing that you could find are large metal vats that hold all the fish guts for the fishers in the village, and just whatever food they've put out or prepping, but no money.
I come back to the table with like whatever food has been arranged, and I sit down and I'm very unhappy. And I go, I was trying to get to work, and looks like none of these folks have money. At least nothing worth taking.
Well, in a right society, currency, you don't need currency at all. After all, shouldn't everyone have their needs taken care of for free?
I guess they should, he says as he pulls his dagger and begins like stabbing at the table. But if people who think they're better than everyone else don't stop talking about things, well, maybe they'll get, in trouble themselves.
Or maybe you shouldn't steal some things and work on your society, and maybe you'd feel better than everyone else too. And he just kind of like gives it like a curt turn and then walks away and continues looking at food items to despise.
I'll edge up to Davlin. It's Davlin, right?
Yeah.
I'll edge up to Davlin and like kind of elbow him in the ribs and say, "Sounds like your needs are for him to shut up."
Yes. Absolutely. I cannot stand that man.
Well,
he's the most infuriating person.
I could bite his ankles for you.
Why is he even on this ship? It's like you would think that the stupid, oh, I'm so fancy elf would have gotten off on some port long ago, but for some reason he's been stuck up in his room thinking he's better than all of us.
Well, maybe he's actually lonely. I don't know.
Maybe
he just needs a hug.
From across
I
the
bet
way, you
he's
hear
an outcast.
From across the way, you hear. Also, elves have very good hearing.
Don't care.
You probably don't have to shout. Probably could have just heard you at a normal volume.
Now, really fast, Wes. Devlin hasn't. He's not wasting his time with the food, right? He's doing something else in town. I'm sorry. My apologies. Devlin definitely. Well, Devlin, you had ale. Did you have food?
Yeah, I got some food.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Wes, did Galvandian have food? My bad.
No, he has not eaten any of this food at all. Okay. He's just looking at it with disdain, just like, there's so much grease on everything here.
Grease is good for you. It puts hair on your chest.
I look down. I'm just like, I don't need any more hair on my chest. I am covered in fur. I do not need more. It's a problem.
I'll whisper in Barnaby's probably large rat ears and say, I heard that elves get full body waxes. So he probably doesn't want more hair to wax because it hurts. That's why he's so grumpy all the time.
Oh, I don't like the implications of what a full body wax means.
No, it's awful. Well, anyway, back to my little pastries. This one's a cheese Danish. Would you like it?
Yes. Sounds great. Thank you.
So as time passes, you fill your bellies with this wonderful, delightful food. But there's a whole town to explore, and the mayor of Doltonshire herself keeps walking over to you and making sure you're having a good time, asking, like, how's it going? Are you enjoying Blessings Day? All those things. They recommend, if you want to see our port, there's a fishing site just off the port. We have our records keep up in the just down the road in the city. Please enjoy our city is your city. Wander to your heart's content. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm, of course, Mayor Helena Doltonshire IV. And welcome to Blessings Day.
So what's the point of this day?
Well, a long time ago, we were in a very bad spot, and then we were able to finally get some, just get out of it. So once every year, we celebrate. It's like, we share all the blessings that we have been able to acquire with everyone and anyone, all the food that we've earned, all the hard ships that we've conquered. We share it with you.
Galvandian's writing all of this down in a notebook, and then closes it. And did you have a specific reason that you created this day again? You said something happened and you got out of it, but what does that mean exactly?
Well, it was a long time ago, and our records will tell you more, but for the story that was passed down to me from my mother and my mother's mother is that there was a really dark spot in our history, and we were finally able to find a good food source. And we fished, and we hunted, and we cooked, and we ate, and we were very happy.
Excellent, thank you. And he's just gonna close his little book, and then can you point me in the direction of the archive?
Oh, of course, yes. She points down the road, far away from the port side, kind of up a hill. There's this massive main city sort of town hall building. And in there, she says, that's where we keep all of our records.
Thank you. And he's just going to turn and walk toward the records.
I look at everyone else at the table as he's gone just a little bit away, but enough that he can probably still hear. And I go, oh, how lucky we would be if he just got lost on the way, eh?
I can still hear you.
Still don't care.
Then why do you always wait until he's walked off to start talking?
Because it's more sinister if I do it that way. It's like I'm talking behind his back.
No, it isn't.
I think he just likes dramatic irony.
Hey, PJ, I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So as Helena's kind of talking to us, there was something that she said, so she said, okay, yeah, we share all of this bounty with you. And I'm just, because I'm a little paranoid for some weird reason. Is anybody else eating?
Give me a perception check.
I had my dice. There it is. All right, let's see if I can do this.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a 20, and then plus my 8 perception, so 28.
Yeah.
Dang.
Critical success. Yeah, as you look around more and more, you realize no one in town's actually eating any of the food. You also start to see more and more old sailors just staring at you, just kind of with angry, salty intent and just tanned from the sun, leathery faces, like ripping guts out of fish and throwing it in the sea as they walk off to go fish some more.
As I notice this, I'm just gonna lean in, and I'm going to just start shoving the plates aside, so they all kind of start stacking up on top of each other. So if anybody's currently eating, their stuff will just get stacked on with other plates and things. And I'm just gonna start.
What are you doing?
Hey, just just for funsies, why don't y'all take a look around and notice that nobody else is eating anything at all? And do you see the looks on the faces of just look normal? We're smiling, we're happy, we're having a great time. This is super fun. We're totally enjoying everything here. This is horrifying.
Is this a convincing smile?
Sure, as convincing as you can be, Barnaby. I understand that.
got the cutest little gap in your rat teeth. It's just adorable.
Can we get back to the thing? Can we
Oh.
just
So we're saying these people think we're a mark, huh?
Why would they?
For what?
How
what?
did they even know we were coming? This is just a festival. It doesn't.
I mean, I don't recall ever having seen this island or this port on a map.
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
No. Is there like, can I make like an occultism check or something? Like, have I like heard about anything like this happening before, or like in my experiences, have I read about something like this?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me an occultism check if you wish. Sure. And while you're rolling, oh yeah, no,
29.
29. Awesome. Not that you ever heard of. You've never heard of anything remotely related to this town, this history, this Blessings Day. As far as you can tell, it's just a weird, random fluke on the southeast continent of, over here. Southeast coast of the continent. There we go.
Why do you think we're the only ones eating?
When Helena was talking about how she shares the blessings of the town with us, specifically us, that was kind of what clued me in, because how would she know that we were coming here? Again, smile, everybody smile, right?
Well, she
Sorry, I
did
keep
mention
forgetting
something
myself.
about trapping ships, didn't she?
Yeah. I'm also smiling as much as I'm going to smile.
I understand that too.
Should work on that.
Don't care.
I have like this big fox grin, so it looks really unsettling.
I mean, maybe we were, I wonder,
Wait.
What is it, Barnaby?
brain doing a thing, hold on.
Good
Do you
Barnaby
need
brain.
do you need hold music? Like
Loading.
is it helping?
Okay. So you know how like we ran out of food way sooner than we thought we would, and we didn't find land for ages. What if it was on purpose? What if we were lured into a trap?
None of this makes any sense. How would they know? Regardless, we've eaten our fill.
Magic! They would
Wait.
know because of magic.
There are other
Magic.
ships in the port, right?
Yeah, you remember there's a bunch of other little ships docked here as well.
Are we seeing any of those other sailors?
Give me a perception check.
You like if Barnaby could like have as part of their like gear, they have this like little foldable board that they like pull out of their pack, and they're unfolding it, and they're like scribbling things down on a little piece of paper and like tacking them onto the board and like pulling red strings from one to the other, just like full on conspiracy boarding, like on the table of the tavern that they're just like, and then this happened, and oh my god, this. It's like
You just have that. Is
27.
that a charcuterie
27.
board you're using? You have a travel charcuterie board.
it's a conspiracy board.
Oh, you have a travel conspiracy board. That's more normal. All right.
I'm a bard. It's all about the story.
So with the 27, Davlin, you don't see anyone in the part of town that you're in. You do see some foot traffic happening closer to the docks, some by the fishing side of it and some by the deeper port where the boats would be placed. But where you're standing right now, the only foot traffic you see are the people at their stalls, and of course, Helena Doltonshire the Fourth, just making sure that the holiday that they're celebrating is going off without a hitch.
All right. So, I just noticed that all the other sailors from all the other ships, the only place I've seen them is down by the docks where we were, right? So what if they're luring people in, and that's why they're making so much food?
Maybe it's just a festival about hospitality. I mean, you may be right, you may be wrong. This place does give me some type of heebie-jeebies. So we could leave. However, you said already they didn't have any money to steal. Maybe they have some artifacts in the archives. We can, and at least we leave with a little something to get us fed at the next town.
I like the way you think.
Barnaby lifts up his conspiracy board and like puts it over his head and hops down from the bench and starts running after Galvandian. Oh!
Oh, that means we have to deal with Galvandian again. And I just trunch off like heavy steps, like doom, doom, doom.
All right, so it looks like Ineg, Davlin, and Barnaby are meeting Galvandian at the records place. Is Rebane going to records as well? Do you want to explore the city? What's your thought?
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to explore the city, but I need to do it a little more conspicuously. But before I go, I would like to do 2 things, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly, as everybody leaves, can I cast Detect Magic? Because I'm just curious if there's anything going on with the food that I can tell, if there's like some sort of spell on the food, anything like that. Because, I'm a little, I mean, I'm a witch. Magic is a thing, right? Obviously, if and Barnaby said magic. So now I'm like, oh, of course, obviously it's magic.
Okay. Yeah. As you detect magic on the food, takes a little while. But after a couple of seconds, you finally get one small ping of magic. Kind of digging deeper through the cantrip, you feel that this is some sort of enchantment magic, but there doesn't seem to be really any powerful residual or idea of what this spell could even be trying to accomplish.
Okay. Great. I'm going to keep that in the back of my head then, and then I'm going to stand up from the table and I'm going to walk away and I'm going to locate the closest alley. And once I'm in the alley and just out of sight, I'm going to change shape into my secondary form. And because I am a kitsune of the earthly wilds, that second form is a fox.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to break these up into 2 small scenes. The first one will be at the records and the other one will be Rebane transforming into a fox. Perfect.
Magical girl transformation. I love
Hell
this
yeah.
for her.
Would love to see it.
Okay, so after some energy expent, you go finally catch up with Galvandian and you arrive at the records place here in Doltonshire. And there we go. Okay. I'm going to make a quick roll. Okay.
Always scary when the GM rolls.
Yeah, what's scarier is that I couldn't hear it roll, so he could be rolling when we don't know it, and it just doesn't make a noise.
Oh no.
Gasp.
Wes.
Terrifying.
I don't like that.
Because, like, when I DM, I do it on purpose. I do like that.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, exactly. Scare ya.
PJ's being sneaky about
No,
it.
that's even scarier.
I don't like it.
You all saw him go, what did you eat?
This is fine. This is all fine. Just another string across the board. The godly voice from up above is taking notes.
Can I say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to retcon one thing. Sorry. I want to have grabbed some of the food and put it in my pocket.
Okay. So as you finally get to the records building, the town hall building, you see an old building in terrible disrepair. There is dust covering the outside in a heavy layer. The glass has been shattered and reinforced with wooden paneling, which has also been destroyed. You're seeing marks of great violence, sword gashes, burn marks that have all faded in time and age on the outside of this building. And you walk up to the door to get inside. And as you do, you enter it. I have sent a private message to someone that I have rolled on the dice for.
Oh, let me see.
Love that for us.
As you
Yeah.
are looking in the registry, the records keep and everything, you notice from the massive stacks of books and tables and the assortment that this is a catch-all building. There's government that happens, there's notes taken, and there's libraries kept. And there appears to be no one here. Dust covers the tables, bookshelves, and even the once luxurious rugs and a heavy film. Some footprints of different sizes and shapes scatter the floor, and now stains as day passed. Of a ghostly former presence these footprints are. A few books lay undisturbed upon a table. The detritus of age laying unevenly on these books suggests that they have been there probably shorter than the stacks that seem untouched for quite some time. Looking through the books, it appears that the history extends to about 200 years. But there's a 20-year gap in every book, if you were to look. What do you wish to do from here? If there's more information you can learn, more to experience. What do you do?
Galvandian will definitely go for the books that are on the table first, and read the covers and like check out some of the text and just kind of see what's going on. He's really trying to figure out and do research based on the blessing.
Okay. Okay. Give me a perception check for that. Also, if anyone else would like to make a perception check in this room for other things of interest, go right ahead.
24.
24.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one specifically to look to see if anybody's here other than us.
Okay.
I rolled a dirty 20 to find the prettiest book in here.
Okay. Dirty 20. Got it.
I got a 28.
Okay. All right, Sam, what was your perception to see if there was anyone else there?
I realize it's not filled out. What's the proficiency bonus at level 5?
Let's see. I believe it should be 9 plus your wisdom modifier at this point.
Okay. And with expert is
That'd be part of the 9, yeah.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
So that's a 13. 13 plus 15, 20. 13 plus 15, 28.
28.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Hell
28.
yeah.
That's exactly what I
Nice.
rolled too. Nice.
Sweet.
Okay. So, Sam, you look around and you find that there is no one in this building. Not a
Oh,
single
good.
soul.
Nobody's here. And then she's gonna like pull like a wall sconce off the wall because it looks like you could sell that metal for somebody for something.
It rips off the wall like you're picking a ripe grape from the vine. It just plucks right off. There's nothing holding it on there anymore.
Does it make any noise when it happens?
You do note there is a cacophonous echo of the rip and break as it tears from the wall, and it hangs in the air, but no movement.
When that happens, Galvandian just slowly turns with the book in his hand. Do you mind?
What? This isn't a library.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually exactly what it is.
It obviously isn't. If it was, they would probably keep it a little bit more, I don't know, maintained.
Oh yes, because the people of this town seemed the most well read of humans. He just rolls his eyes and goes back to looking at the book.
So
I'm gonna
you
tear
go-
the other sconce off the wall while I'm at it. Just after he turns around to look at his book again.
You just hear that.
I'm gonna start throwing daggers at the wall. Just aiming practice.
We're ne'er-do-wells.
As soon at like every time like he's trying to like focus, just another.
I never thought I'd be making this specific note because this is okay. So as you're putting massive holes in this beat up building.
What do I find out, by the way?
Yes, I'm gonna get that right now. So you're looking at the book, and it says the town history has no notes from the year 150 to 171 of its registry. All the almanacs taken do not show any farm tallies from the year 130 to 175 of this town's history. The census has recordings that in 145, and no books seem to continue this information at all. So you get this idea that there is this 20-year period where nothing was recorded, and even further back, no food was being brought into the town.
Very interesting. Well, I suppose that makes sense with the state of things here. And he just closes the book.
Barnaby, as you look around for the prettiest book, you and Davlin both find this gorgeous, sprawling map of the town. This perfectly, almost like a tapestry. And on it, written in bold words, is Dolton is blessed, showing an impressive town that is almost larger than any city in the territories it's comprised of. And there's just this landmark, Dolton Medical Facility and Wellness. Top north of the map, you have where you are here, this wellness facility, farmlands, the hills, massive. What do you do? Both of you. What do you do with the map?
I mean, we pocket it, or if no one else is gonna pocket it, the people looking at the map just see me walk over and go, "Well, we might need it more than some other people need it, so yoink," and I put it in my bag.
All right, give me a perception check.
All right.
I don't know why you're bothering with stealing paper. I'm
This
better
place
off looking
isn't-
for more solid things. And
This place isn't
smacks.
on a map. So if we have a map of the place that's not on a map, that could sell for some nice money.
Perhaps.
If it's even up to date, it seems as though they've abandoned the town for a 20-year period several times. Perhaps there's some sort of coastal storm that occurs and lasts quite a while.
Have I found a very pretty book?
Did I get the perception check? My apologies.
Yeah, it was the dirty 20.
Thank you. My apologies. I was waiting for the number and I must have lost it. Yeah, but dirty 20, that's a great number. Because as you grab the map and you're ready to pocket it, you notice the map itself has a very unusual texture to it. It seems to be thicker, softer, more pliable than most maps would be made of. What is this material? And as you look at it, turn around, you see there's markings all over the back of this map. Writing.
Interesting. What do you make of this?
Can I examine it? Can I?
What kind of markings are they?
Yeah.
Well, can I get a closer look at these markings?
Can I do occultism or
Mhm.
something?
Go ahead and roll the occultism check. Go right ahead.
Ooh.
Can
All right.
Galvanian also come over and take a look at it?
Terrible roll.
26.
26.
Only a 14 for me.
I love how many stats rogues get. It's so nice.
I mean, I do really well in occultism, but I just rolled crap.
Mm-hmm. So 26, you said?
hate that for us.
Unusual scribblings in a pattern that seems both rushed and obsessively deliberate, maddening, repeated again and again. You read as it says, "We're hungry. We've tried our best. We were hungry. We have prayed for the gods. They do not see us. The food is all gone, but the land is rich. Why must we starve? We are so hungry and weak. But we must grow, or we'll die. We are so hungry." This may be our last ever writing. May it serve as a reminder that Doltonshire was made in secret, and may its failures be secrets too. We have but one last hope for our people, for our crops, for our future. May it work. May the gods forgive us. We are hungry no more. Helena Dolton II. Looking at the paper, you realize this is written on not parchment, but the tanned leather of human flesh.
Gross.
All right. I don't like to be here any more than I have to, but this place is keeping some secrets. For damn sure.
Well, I don't know about any secrets, but it seems as though that it is printed on human flesh. That would make my guess that these people are cannibals, and that they were attempting to fatten you up to eat you.
Us? Us? What makes you think that you're not going to get eaten too?
I did not partake of any of that.
That doesn't mean they're not
going
gonna eat you, though.
You're still meat. I think it's time to go. I'm just gonna start anything that's not like drilled down. That is not paper. I'm gonna like pull off walls and desks and like shove in my pockets as I head towards the door.
Sure thing. As you're stealing everything and heading towards the door, you feel a powerful, sickening hunger in all of your bodies except Galvandian. You feel a terrible hunger stabbing your gut. You're at enfeebled 1.
No.
Until you can get rid of this hunger. It weakens you. Now, that being said, we're going to move over to Rebane in an alleyway.
Yes, that's me. That's where I am.
Okay. Sure enough, you're able to find there's this large kind of stony cobble cliff that just rises right out of the dock area, or the port area. Goes straight up a hill, almost seems to vanish on the horizon of the hill, and you see little rows where all of the houses are stacked and just constant little alleyways, almost moving like, rib cage bones.
I don't like that description at all. Yeah, I understand why you chose it. Don't like it. But I'm gonna, take a look over my shoulder, make sure I'm not being followed, just because, changing shape is kind of personal, right? Don't like to do it out in the open. So I'm gonna, once I'm sure that, am I sure that nobody's watching me? I guess is the first question.
Make a perception check.
Dirty 20?
Yeah. As you look around, you realize there's no one here. Everyone here is down in the center of the town doing, all manners of prep for this wonderful holiday.
Sure.
And then, but you do hear a very unusual sound as you're getting changed. Somewhere in the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a crunchy bag of chips. No need to worry.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sure, it's fine. Cool. Great. Love this for me. I'm not going to stop shifting into my fox form just yet, because I'd like to be just a little guy when I go up and see, because pest form being what it is, hopefully I can be a pest and get away quicker. Also my size will be smaller, so hopefully I'm harder to see. I do my wonderful little shape shifting and become this cute little orange fox with, black tips on my ears. And then this really cool sort of like spiraling black tattoo on my arm that like vaguely resembles a rat, which is kind of strange, but like I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like really softly kind of like plod over towards the noise.
Okay. Can you please give me a will save?
Oh God. Dirty 20.
320. Okay. Ah, my notes.
And this is where V dies. First death.
Okay. You find a small lost dog. Scared, whimpering, and shaking. It appears largely unhurt, just scared. As you go to check on it, you can't help but feel a great unease. Looking over your shoulder, you see a pack of dogs behind you, slowly closing in, their mouths wide open, drool puddling on the cobblestones in thick layers. Their mouths suddenly begin to open wider and wider and wider, stretching to impossible levels. You can hear the stretching of their muscle tissue like leather and the popping of bones in their jaws to distend. Size, but a whole human being. Slowly. Growl, drool dripping from their maw. Your body tells you to run. You just can't seem to get your legs to move. The food making you starved. The salt in the sea making you dehydrated. As you turn to leave, your feet snag a cobblestone and you fall. Everything turns to darkness. I think it does. But then your eyes open with a sense of something pulling and tugging. See the dogs themselves feasting on your limbs, on your flesh, and then finally, a tiny dog grabs your head, rips it from your neck, feasts on your flesh. You are dead.
I called it.
This is how Ian died last time.
Damn!
Going into an alley.
Oh no.
No alleys!
Literally last year was
This
the first one to die at the beginning. He went into an alley. Don't go into
this
the
is-
alleys.
Very much a choose your own adventure type deal here.
It is, yeah. I chose poorly.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
It is.
Can we get an F in chat for
Yo.
our beautiful Kitsune, who
Doing
was
it.
not with us long enough?
So,
Now, don't you worry, because they will see you again.
I don't like that.
Now, that being said, we're going to cut back to the records. You all leave in a hurry. Your friend is nowhere to be seen in town. But they still continue to ask you, how are you doing? Welcome to Blessings Day. Oh, would you like some food? We've made a whole new plate of things. Steamed clams, if you like steamed clams. Oh, they're really fresh. The whole town is just so excited to see you. Eat. Come on, you look skinny. Eat.
no.
We're feeling all right now. We had
We ate a lot
plenty.
earlier.
We're so full.
Oh, you're so. Oh, hey, no worries. Dessert's coming later. If you want to spend some time, there's a ton of activities you could do in town, or challenge the kids to a game of loop and stick. Oh, it's a loop and a stick. It's a great game.
Mm.
Yeah. And if you ever want a snack, I bet you're feeling mighty hungry after all. You had such a long journey. A little pain in the stomach, yeah? Just let us know. We have plenty of food for you.
We're just going to make sure the rest of our crew is, getting the food they need. We were kind of selfish and didn't tell everybody. So we'll be back. We'll be back.
Of course. Yeah. No, we've been seeing like just dozens of your crew mates go all over the place, getting food and going fishing, have a great time. So yeah, tell them we said hi and tell them again, Happy Blessings Day.
Happy Blessings Day.
Happy Blessings Day.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I look at everybody else except Galvandian, and I say this very sadly, and I go,
Anyone else feeling really sick now.
Yes.
So hungry.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
I really, really want to eat more food. And I wonder, and they're like, they're carrying their conspiracy board around. And they like, just scratch out another note. It's just like, the food is magic. And just like stick it on. It's just like,
Barnaby, I would say cursed. Probably magic sounds fun, and this isn't fun at all.
Magic is not fun. Magic is only to be used responsibly.
You're so boring for an elf.
Can I bump into him and try to pocket the food that I took earlier into the pocket where he already had his food hidden? Is what I want to try to do.
Sure. Wes, if you're okay with
Wes,
that.
Absolutely, of course. No, mess with this guy, please. Please.
I'm gonna nibble on his ankles later, don't worry.
Go ahead and give me, I believe it's a thievery check to to palm an object.
Nice. Can I use my hero point? Do we have hero points? No.
Oh yeah,
hero
everyone start off with
Okay,
one
cool.
hero point.
Nice. Oh, much better.
I love that you spent your hero point on this.
Oh, I love Wes, and I'm so excited for this. That 17 plus 13.
Oh,
Is that 30?
That's a 30.
that's a
Yep.
30.
Damn.
And unless you have a passive perception of 20, a plus 20, there's no way this is gonna.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. It's a +9.
So yeah, sure enough, you're able to palm some of the food that you stashed from the first time you ate on Galvandian. And until
I'm just
Galvandian,
not gonna say anything about it. Just sorry, mate. I'm just not feeling like my right self.
Oh, that's fine. I would probably feel a little off if that man, if a man was talking to me with the intent to eat me.
I mean, they might try to eat you too, regardless of the fact that you haven't eaten.
well, now
Maybe.
the question is, with your teammate missing, or at least not here, where do you go look for him?
Yeah, we should probably try to find Rabane.
Yeah.
Did she say where she was going?
I think she just wanted to take a wander around town.
She probably wanted to do that trick thing she likes to do.
Allow me. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to try and find traces.
Oh no.
You cast Detect Magic.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear.
And longer you wait. The only magic that you seem to find is a small ping of magic coming from your pocket.
Reaches in and grabs some of the food. And then just like drops it on the ground and then takes out a handkerchief and wipes his palms off. I don't know how any of you could eat that grease. My hand will smell like this disgusting pastry for days.
And so will his bag.
I don't hide that it was me. You very clearly know.
Absolutely. He's glaring. Just like
Barnaby leans over to Ineg and is just like, when do you think these two are going to get a room?
I think we at least need to get back on the ship for that. But I doubt Galvandian wants to share space in that plush, posh little cabin of his.
no, I do not.
All right, did you find her at least with your little spell?
No, the only thing that my spell detected was the well, I'll just say the flour mixed with grease that you put into my pocket.
Well, if you weren't, well, looks like now you don't have any food either. So, guess what? You're gonna go hungry too. Surprise.
I've been rationing what I brought with me. Again, be prepared next time.
All right. You're both pretty. Stop yapping. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where Rabani went.
Thank you.
All right. Can I do like a Yeah, no, probably not, because I don't know this place. The last place we saw them was that like town square where they were having all the food. So I'd say we probably would want to retrace our tracks from there, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
If she was probably going to try and do her little trick, she probably would have gone somewhere where, like, she wouldn't be noticed doing her little trick.
Right.
Like an alleyway or something like that.
Yup. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so why don't we check the alleys down this way? Because she originally said she would meet up with us afterwards, right?
May I recommend sticking together after the revelations we uncovered?
Oh, yeah, I'm not going anywhere alone in this place. No fucking way.
No, that's a good idea, I guess.
I want to be very close to Barnaby and his conspiracy board.
New note has gotten scribbled on. It just says alleyways.
All right. So we start checking alleyways.
We don't go all the way down them. We just kind of
No.
poke our head in, see if we can see anything.
Which is
Oh.
Something happened.
Somebody switched cameras.
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I have no idea what I did. Hold on.
You raised
What?
your hand.
Ah, there we go.
Sorry.
That was really weird. You raised your hand.
You're like, I'm the game master now.
Yeah, and on the playback, that's exactly what happened too.
Yeah.
They're like, "I'm the game master now," and I say everyone gets a pony.
Oh, I like ponies. Ponies are cool.
a pony.
I would not want a
I'm
pony
so
from
sorry.
Doltonshire, though.
No,
No,
that's
no,
a
that
nightmare.
pony will eat you.
All right, so that being said, are you going to go look in the alleyways, or going to try to look anywhere else in the
Yeah.
alleyways? Okay.
Alleyways, dark corners of the street.
I'm going to ask people if they saw Rabane.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you go to people and ask if they've seen Rabani, and they go, "Oh yeah, one of your friends." Oh gosh, there's so many people coming off the boats for the holiday, coming and going. I think I saw them going back to the docks. I don't know if they went fishing or if they went back to the boat. I think I saw them in that direction.
Thanks. Like, Barnaby does like a little dance for them as a thank you. And then,
Oh my, you're delightful. Well, anyway, have a happy Blessings Day.
yeah. Thanks.
I look at Barnaby and I go, what did I say?
They said they think that Rabane went that way towards the docks. Maybe fishing or maybe to the ship.
Can I check
She
their
was
body
creeped out,
language?
too.
Like, I want to do a perception check on the person and see if they're like watching as we head towards the dock, because that would be a clue that maybe, hey, that's not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, go right ahead. Make a perception check to kind of vibe check these people. See if they're watching
Check.
you leave.
Vibe check. Let's
I'd
go.
also like to do that.
We love a vibe check.
All right,
What should we be rolling for this?
perception? I think?
Perception.
Dirty 20.
Ooh,
Okay.
24.
We will find you, our good friend. We will avenge you.
I mean, or die trying.
From all your perception checks, all you can tell is that they're legitimately just happy to have this holiday. There are a ton of people coming off of your ship, and they really have no idea where Rabane went. They're just trying to do their best to help you out while they're running around getting so many things ready for the party, for the event.
How
All
many
right.
of the people coming off our ship are being given food?
It's hard to tell, but you know that on your crew there was dozens and dozens of people. Who's to say how many have gotten in the main town, grab a quick bite to eat, and then went off to the docks to fish or check on the boat again? It's hard to say.
While we are searching, can I do a survival check to make a mental map of the fastest way out of here? Like
Yeah.
back to the ship?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. That is 20, dirty 20.
30-20. So the one very good thing about the way this city is built is that it's a straight shot from the port to the dock, dock to port, and into the town. So no matter what you want to do, if you just get a straight line and run, you will eventually get to where all the ports are and the docks as well.
All right. Do we want to check the alleys or go back to the ship?
I feel like maybe going back to the ship is the best idea.
All right. Yeah, maybe Rabani is there.
It would make the most logical sense, yes, to return to the place where we all came from.
And where we're probably the safest.
And that one person did say the docks, right, Barnaby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm not entirely sure we can trust anything anyone here says.
They're all too excited about Blessings Day.
Well, as long as we stick together, okay? No more wandering off on our own.
Agreed.
So you all go back to the ship to see if Rabani is there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It looks like we're getting ready.
Okay.
Just about go down.
So you go back to the port where you docked your ship, and you realize with the undocking process and all the people like coming in to help you get all your stuff out and help you get off the ship, and walking around the town and taking the food fair and going to the record shop, the record place. It's probably been about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. The cobblestones make it really hard to get anywhere, and then get to the port or the dock. It's gone. It's all gone.
The port is gone?
All the ships, including yours. A barren port of soggy, warped wood creak in the serene waters to the empty blue sea's horizon as it stares back at you, an endless seafoam abyss. Your ship is vanished.
Oh,
took our
shit.
They left without us.
No, they didn't leave. There's some bullshit these people were doing.
Can I do like an Arcana check or something to like figure out like what kind of, hocus pocus is going on around here?
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana check, sure.
Okay. God, why am I rolling such crap?
You do have a hero point.
Feel like I used the hero point for something slightly more important. That was a 16.
A 16 total?
Oh, sorry, a 15 total. Yeah,
Oh,
not
15
great.
total. 15 total. Yeah, no clue. No idea what would have made that ship leave. Maybe someone didn't anchor it properly and it just drifted back out to sea. Who can say? Anyone else want to make an attempt?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not magic.
What was this one for? Arcana?
Arcana or perception or occult or any check you want to make
occult.
to try and figure
I'll
out
make
what's
28.
going on. 28, okay.
For Arcana.
16, 27 for occultism.
Okay.
Did you roll a nat 20?
Yes.
Damn.
Nice.
I was rolling for occultism even though I had a +3. So it's nat 20 +3.
So
Awesome.
you start trying to wrap your mind around it. Like, well, maybe someone cast like an illusion spell, or maybe someone did some weird teleportation spell to it. There's so many possible ways it could go. And as you're thinking about this, Sam, Ineg, you hear a sound, slow and subtle. A sound of something dry snapping again and again. This snapping sound seems to be coming from under your very feet, below the docks.
I go to the edge of the dock, go to my knees and kind of like peer over.
Hard to see from here. Give me a perception check.
Well, that was a nat 1. And
The
I'm not
dice.
using my hero point for this.
Giveth, the dice taketh away.
So you start to look, and it's impossible to see. You think if there's anything there, it must be deeper receded under the docks. And as you begin to look more and more, you lose your balance,
Oh, boy.
slip, and you fall.
Maybe I should have used that here.
And you're thankfully your body is caught by sand. The
What?
sand on the beach of this little port town.
Are we over the sand part, or was there supposed to be water there?
The wood was built over the sand so the boats could pull right up, and you could easily, dock and embark and disembark. Disembark? You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there would be sand under the docks.
Ow! Oh. I'll get up. Do I see where that sound's coming from down here, or just...
Give me another perception check with a +2.
Oh, boy. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. As you look under the docks, deep in the back, the muddy, thick sand under this dock, deeper in, forms a haunched silhouette. Many of these haunched silhouettes standing in a semicircle, their backs to you.
I'm backing away. I'm leaving.
You can see
I
them
don't need to
jerking
know.
at something and tearing something as they have their backs to you. You leave, you walk away.
Okay. They're doing something. Am I going fast or am I going stealthy? This is the question.
I mean, we're all right there though, too, right?
Well, you guys are up and I'm down.
Yeah,
right?
you fell, didn't you?
How far did you fall?
Yeah, how far down am I and how far away is getting back up to like where the dock is?
You fell a pretty good fall, about 20 feet. Now, the good thing is damage-wise, you're only going to take about 10 damage. But you're still about 20 feet up before you can get to the dock again. So about 20 feet of you being stranded. Now, there's no rope or ramp nearby. You'd probably have to walk all the way around until you find some way back into the main city.
Is there like a part where like the dock connects to the land? Like
There are a few like barge poles. You can try and climb these wooden, splintered, warped barge poles that get up to the dock.
Yes, I'm booking it up one of those as fast as possible.
Okay.
I don't want to know what they're doing.
All right. So, as you start climbing up, give me an athletics check firstly. And
I'm
give
glad
it
you asked.
And give it a -2 because this is very difficult climbing terrain.
I'm a fighter. I'm a sailor background fighter. I climb shit, PJ.
Yes, you do. Give it to me the -2.
Alrighty. Okay, that's pretty good. I have to remember how to add things. A -2. 26.
26.
Wow.
Okay. As you climb up, you can hear that sound stop. Sound of dry wood snapping. Happens rhythmically and then ceases immediately. And you can hear this. No. And as you climb up, looking over your shoulder, you see members of the city eating the wood from your ship. Splinters sticking out of their face, jaws distended like a cobra swallowing you whole, the wood just popping off in their mouth like dried jerky. And with one big inky black eye, they stare at you. No! And they begin to charge after you.
We running, fam. We running.
It's time to get the fuck out of here.
No boat.
The other way.
Yeah.
We're running. We're looking at the map. we're going.
Yeah,
Am
I'm
I
pulling
up?
that map.
Okay.
Galvandian
The
will
gross,
reach down to
disgusting skin map? Ah.
I don't care.
help. Galvandian will definitely help Ineg up because he realizes that he's going to need these people. As much as, they're not his people. They're now his people.
So give me a quick athletics check to give aid so you can help them get up.
Okay. Athletics?
Especially since all the rest of us are enfeebled. Holy crap.
Well, that's not going to be great. That's an 11.
Oh.
Okay.
I did already get a 26.
I need you to roll. That was for you now. To get up, I need you to roll in athletics. You're going to get a penalty because that 11, unfortunately, was not good enough. So I'm going to give you now a -4 on this athletics check to get back up.
Wait, for who?
For you, Sam.
Wait, I just rolled a 26 though.
That
Why
got
would
you
you
up there.
need? But that was my getting up the ladder check. Why would I need more from him? Not helping good.
So you're climbing up. You're climbing up, and you have to now get onto the ledge
Slap
of the dock.
his hand away. Oh,
You gotta
okay.
do an Assassin's Creed, kind of leap up and grab the ledge from the
Okay.
barge pole. He's trying to help you out. So I need an
Right.
athletics with a -4.
Let's see.
Everything's going wrong.
Hero point.
Ah.
Hero
Last
point.
time. Okay. What's the minus?
-4.
And my athletics is 22 total.
22 total. Give me a reflex save.
I'm gonna be strong, and that's it. Reflex save. Hold on. Character sheet.
It's horrifying, by the way.
Oh God, the number's not on here. What's my proficiency bonus, PJ?
So sorry.
For expert.
So it should be expert. That would make it 9 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. 10, 11. This is good. This is really good. If only I could add math. This is 29. Wait,
Oh.
11 plus 19? No, that's more than that.
That's
11 plus
30.
19 is 30. Okay.
Getting out of here, fam.
Okay. Okay. I need everyone else to give me a will save.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yep. This is where it happens.
23.
Okay. Will? Oh, I probably don't have a very good will, do I? I'm so used to being Lothier. Lothier has great will. His will. 28.
Dang, okay.
Okay. Aki, what is your will save?
My will save is 23.
Okay.
I'm just making sure,
It's a
PJ.
good number.
Enfeebled is athletics and strength based rolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to make sure.
And I didn't have that, and I still got an 11.
So, Sam, as you're climbing this pole, you reach and try to almost jump a little bit to get the hand of your elven friend, who unfortunately is not used to climbing the sails and rigging. As you try to grab his hand, you both slip and he can't commit to pulling you up, so you drop again the 20 feet. And as you start to fall, you see that silhouette of the people standing in the circle have now come out in a circle waiting for you to fall. Their eyes wide like hawks looking for prey, their long distended mouths now many rows of sharp, jagged teeth. Hit the ground and immediately sprint away. And they look at you running, and they look back up to Davlin, Barnaby, and Galvandrian. And you see these townfolk. Mottled skin covered in splinters, their jaw distended like a cobra, multiple rows of teeth, eyes inky black like a fish, and the splinters of your ship in their belly and mouth and lips. Thankfully, Ineg is able to run away to safety. but everyone's hunger just gets worse and worse and worse.
I fireball the group below. Just no.
Good idea.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
I'm
Yeah.
loving that.
May
for you.
May I cast a thicket of knives on them as well?
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I need their DCs. They're both reflexes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind. That does not do what I thought it would do. But I'll cast it when it becomes important to do so.
Should I just start rolling damage now while you're doing the reflex saves?
Oh, I just need to know what the DC is.
It is 21, looks like.
21. They succeed. They take half damage.
Okay.
Boo.
Total was 25, so 12, 13.
Okay. The fireball goes off with a flicker of an orange bead that erupts and roars into a mighty, powerful conflagration on the beach. They're able to jump away in time. You see their bodies singed and burned, and as they put out the remainder of the fire, they just look up at you. Their chest rising and lowering like the billows of a forge before they dart and scatter like roaches under the dock once more. And then you hear it again.
We gotta get away from the docks.
All right, I pull out the map. What was it that was at the top of the map?
Good question. We're about to go on our 5-minute break. When we come back, we're going to see what's on the map and who else is going to die and who else might maybe live. See you in about 5 or 10 minutes, everyone. Hello, everyone, and thank you for that little break. We were just doing a quick adjustment, and now we are back. And if you're just joining us on our first episode of Halloween, Return to Doltonshire, unfortunately, one of our amazing guests was the first to perish. V, we'll see you again soon. Now, everyone else, you are just barely able to escape those humans under the dock, the ones that had completely eaten your ship whole in a matter of hours. And as Ineg joins you all again, eventually after a massive sprint across the sandbar under the docks, you are able to regroup. Now, the question is, where do you go from here? Your ship has been literally devoured by people. You have the fishers to your left back in town behind you. What do you do?
What did the map say at the top?
As you look at the map and looking upon it, you see the figure of almost like Da Vinci's, the Petruvian man. Mm-hmm. But instead of having their hands out and every angle of motion, you see it's their skin flayed by daggers that appear to be teeth. You see this symbol on the back with all the writing scribbled, and on the front, you see other symbols. On the north, you see the Doltonshire Wellness Sanitarium. Big plot of land. Mm-hmm. You also see the farmland directly north from here. So if you go north from the port, you might be able to go to the farmland.
No, neither of those places sound like the places of exit that we're looking for.
I mean, the farmland is maybe slightly better option.
Yeah.
Because, you just keep going and there's more. I mean, is this an island? Does it end? Can we not get off?
Yeah.
I would suggest a more fortified location than farmlands, although looking at the archives, it seems that someone else many years ago had the same idea, and I doubt it worked out very well for them.
I mean, no, it doesn't, going to a sanitarium doesn't sound like a good idea. Have you ever seen those mummers shows that are all scary and you go in, instead of going downstairs, you go upstairs and usually the murderer is in the house with you. Have you ever seen any of those types of stories? before. I've
Yes,
seen a
but
couple.
we should not be talking about stories right now. We have people trying to eat us.
Yes. Does anyone think that they saw Rubone anywhere?
I didn't see Rabane anywhere.
No.
I really hope she's okay, but something's kind of starting to tell me that she's not. And like a new note appears on the conspiracy board and another red thread.
Well, I hope that she did not take a nap on the ship before they ate it. That would be an
Right.
unfortunate way to go.
All right, so let's head toward. So I still don't know what we want to do. Are we heading to the farmland or not? Because
I
it
think
sounded
we're
like-
heading to the
to the sanitarium.
because it's a building.
Yeah, it's more fortified. Also, I've seen a lot of horror movies in sanitariums, so let's do it.
Okay. So you're gonna try.
This feels like
and-
a smart choice.
Good
So you're
thing
gonna-
Rabani's not here.
So
She would. She might keep you away from it.
Yeah.
So just so I can confirm, you are trying to lead the city by going deeper into Doltonshire. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we're not doing it by boat, so
Definitely no way off this island in this direction. At least
So-
as far as we can tell.
It's true. So as you proceed to leave, you get back to the main square. Everyone give me a perception check really fast.
Oh, God.
uh,
Oh, that's not great. 17.
Natural
26.
one.
What was that?
21.
Sam, was that again, Sam?
Oh, mine's a 21.
And what did you say, Randy?
26.
26.
Damn.
Okay. As you come back into the town, the first thing all of you spy, except of course for our friend Barnaby.
You don't see shit.
Yeah, which is a shame because everyone else sees that this place is now a ghost town. All the people working here, gone. All the bubbling pots filled with fresh caught lobster, turning into a crimson red, now dead cold. The sound of children playing at festivities, though mild, is now dead silent. Barnaby,
Yeah.
will save.
Oh no. My rolls have been real bad. None of these dice are like being very nice to me today. I'm scared of all of my dice. Come on, be nice to me, please. Oh, that's slightly better. 19.
Okay. 19. So as you come to the city, you are completely oblivious to the fact there's no one here. And as you start walking, you finally hear a little bit of the ocean just kind of going in and going out. It's kind of nice, kind of relaxing.
Ah,
The stillness of the sound kind of lulls your mind and your senses. You can feel the whole world just start to fade from your vision. And then it seems that you are just staring at a horizon of never-ending blue waters that creep closer to you. Just keeps closer and closer. The salt gray waters of the bay just seem to almost be up on top of you.
nice.
What do we see? Like,
Yeah.
You see Barnaby standing dead still in the middle of the road. Now Barnaby. The world around you begins to suffocate and fade. The town begins to drown into the ocean. Swirling rivers, an impossible mouth starts to slowly creep out of the water, getting larger and larger. You see a monumental sized snakefish with an angler rod and many teeth, just becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. It seems to swallow the horizon. You stare deep into its maws. Its maw looks back at you and hungers. You can feel your feet trying to run, but you can't. Your heart's pounding to push blood into your legs, but nothing comes. You look and see this creature's mouth devouring cities, worlds, even your very soul. And as it does, as everything goes dark all around you, you can feel pinpricks, tearing, lashings, and people moaning in hunger. And they thank this mouth as it swallows you. You hear them pray, Zog, please give us food, Zog. You are Zog, the father of the meat. And now your darkness grows inside you as you begin to starve. Worse and worse. You're so hungry your jaws begin to pop from your skull and grow like a cobra. You can feel your little rat incisors begin to lance out like many, many daggers and swords. And all you know is one thing. Zog gave you the power. He's giving you your friends as meat. Congratulations, Barnaby. The starvation madness has taken you. You see, along this way, as you have eaten food and made choices, I've been keeping a little tally. You hit the magic number. You are now lost to your madness of starvation. You are now a member of the town, and you are very, very hungry.
Oh, no.
Do we see any of these changes?
I didn't mention a while ago that I was going to try and eat Galvandian's ankles, and that's exactly what Barnaby does, is they launch themselves at Galvandian's ankles and just start like...
All right.
Do we see any physical changes or anything while this happens?
You just see everything I've described with their jaw just stretching to impossible sizes as their rat-like incisors turn into these spears, and their eyes become inky black like a fish, and they turn to you all. Now, as they do this, and Barnaby, the only way in your mind you know you can get rid of this horrible pain in your stomach that's driving you mad is to eat them. But then everyone else around you, all the villagers start to pop up because they know the same. The entire town hungers. The fat fishmonger woman who gave you all of her food, she now has a jaw like Barnaby's. You see the headless corpse of Rabane thrown to the ground as they just strip the bone of meat. But you see a fox person stopping through with a large distended jaw as well. The city will feast on you. With this, V, you have come back as a member of the town. I've given you the stat block. Your only goal is to eat everyone here. Same as Barnaby. You still have all your skills and your stats, but I want to give you a +2 and a special power that I'm going to send you personally. Everyone else, that perception check was a ruse. This is actually your initiative order. You have to now run for your lives as a whole town, and 2 of your friends will feast on your flesh if you don't leave.
Ruse.
Balls!
So, Barnaby, your initiative is a 1, but don't worry.
So bad.
You're going to have a horde with you. V, roll initiative really fast. Add that perception bonus.
Oh, how lovely. I have this lovely spell called Pack Attack.
Lord almighty.
What does that mean? No!
18.
I don't like it.
That means that what me and one other target gain an uncanny coordination that helps me take down foes.
Hey Barnaby, I think you and me and Catnip are about to have a
Hell
blast.
yeah! Let's have
Hell
some
yeah.
fun!
Let's do this.
I love this for y'all.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
guests have been turned against you.
I love this. I
All
love
right.
this for us.
Me too. This
Now.
is great.
Send this to you privately.
Oh, snap.
You ready to die, Gavandian? I'm coming for you.
He knows!
Barnaby.
He knows!
Worst
All right.
vacation ever.
So, with the realization that the whole town has come out into a mob to devour you, strip the meat from your bones, and use your flesh as paper, it's time to run for your very lives. Up that same hill that you were debating about just minutes before. Do we go to the sanitarium? Do we go to the farmlands? But it looks like there's only one way out. North, up the most treacherous and poorly designed stony cobble hill you have ever seen. These things aren't even stones. They're basically crooked-ass teeth. And that's the only thing that you get to ride for your safety. As you begin to flee, the villagers go first. I need all of you, and this will count as their entire turn. I need all three of you to give me a willpower DC 20 save.
Oh, no.
A will save DC 20.
Oh, no. Hero point.
I have a feature. Am I rolling a will against fear?
Not against fear.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 19.
Guess what I rolled? I rolled a 19 as well.
Oh no!
I will
Is this
say,
episode gonna be over?
The instant he sees all these people coming out, he's casting invisibility on himself. Like 100%.
Yeah.
This is a will save?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh boy.
Sorry for the tension, y'all. I'm bad at math.
Wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
Would, because I didn't realize this was an initiative roll, so my initiative would have been 2 higher. Would that have put me higher than the villagers? Because I have Elven Instincts.
Oh, I also have that, yeah.
It would probably put you specifically on tie, which I believe with instinct means you go first. So you can have your action before this goes off. Absolutely.
I'm running.
Cool. Still need that will save, my guy.
Yeah. It's still not great. It's 19.
Okay. 19. Okay. Sam, I don't know if I heard your save. What was it?
So does the enfeebled, how much does that take away?
Not from willpower. Not from will
Oh,
saves.
okay.
Yeah.
25.
25. Good. Okay. So. Cool. As you all begin to run, you hear dozens, hundreds of these acolytes to the Father of Meat. And they just howl and scream and cry, and this sound reverberates in your hollow, empty guts. Wes, you run, this horrible sound racks your mind. Sam, as you flee, you feel a horrible itch. But it's Davlin who succumbs to the cry. As you flee, the stomach starts to touch your spine as your mouth cracks and breaks and grows and distends. Your teeth split from your gums like swords, and you are neck and neck with the freshest food you have ever seen.
Ow!
When your turn comes around, next round, you are a member of the Horde of Zog. That being said, you did go before the Horde, so you ran. You're caught in it. Now, the Horde is done. Next up, we have Sam.
Let's see if I've got anything. Okay. Taking all my movement, and I have a feature called Brutus Shove, and I'm gonna notice Davlin turning, and I'm gonna fucking shove him. So he's not with us. If I hit, the target becomes flat. Trying to read it.
Flat-footed.
Flat-footed of some type.
And you should be.
And
you should also
shoved
push him back.
5 feet, 10 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
5 feet, 10 foot on a crit. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. Oh, what's my bonus towards that? Is it just a flat 20?
Oh, it's just whatever it is to hit normally. I think for you is a 15.
15? Nice. That's a 30.
Davlin, what's your armor class?
22.
22. So that'll hit. It won't crit. You still knock back 5 feet and you take damage. Go ahead and roll damage, Sam.
Is there damage for shoving?
You're doing it with your weapon, so it should be about 1d12 plus 4.
Got it. Give me my creepy d12. Okay, so that is plus my proficiency bonus?
Nope, just the plus your strength mod.
So plus 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 6?
Okay, you take 6 damage and you are knocked back 5 feet. And with that, Sam, you've knocked him back. Are you going to keep running with your last action?
Oh yeah. Running
Okay.
like crazy. Although she would not be saying that. She would be like, nice knowing you.
All right. So that was Sam. Next up, we have V. Yeah, I think it's time to come back with a vengeance. What do you want to do?
I think so. Okay, so how far away from everybody am I as they're running?
You are 25 feet away from them as they're running.
Oh, I love this for me. Okay, so let's see. I as a member of this village didn't really appreciate Ineg shoving poor old Davlin. So I need Sam, I need Ineg to make a will save for me.
You're muted, Sam.
Is this a fear-based will save?
I don't.
It's not.
Okay.
No. It is curse, occult, and vocal.
Oh wait,
It's not
that's
fear
a
or fear-based.
d12. We do not want to roll our d save. We don't want to roll that. Okay. All right. 25.
Ooh, okay. So, yeah. PJ.
So, yeah,
because I don't know the, yeah.
that's fine. So they succeeded, which means not critical success, but they succeeded, which means they do not get an additional level of the starvation madness.
Okay.
That's not a crit success. They don't lose a level either. They're good. They're neutral.
That's fine. Because I still have a few more actions. And you said I still have access to, like, my whole character sheet, right?
Yep, well, just some of the bonuses I gave you there.
Sure. Well then, you know what? Seeing an egg not get any hungrier, that's fine. You know, I'm new to this. Maybe that's what it is. So if you could give me another will save, just real fast, just one more.
She's coming for you. She's coming for that head.
I am. Look it. Sam said she was the only one who survived last time. I can't have it happen again because I died first. Damn it. So at this point, I
died first. I'm taking the rest of you down with me.
Oh fuck yeah,
All right.
100%.
Okay. That one hopped out of my hands. So this is my fate. Let's see. That is a 23.
Oh, you barely make it, but unfortunately, you're still gonna take 6 mental damage.
Mental damage.
Yes, as you believe that your teeth are starting to fall out as you're running, just like crawling along your face and like stabbing into your body and sliding down your throat. And generally, it's just not a good time. It's not a good time.
That doesn't sound like a good time.
I didn't need to say way.
And that's me.
Hate it.
All right. Well, with that, as you've tried to make them succumb to the starvation madness, and you couldn't quite do that, you're now horrifying them anyway. Moving on to Wes.
So Galvandian didn't really think much of his companions in the first place, and now that they're turning into this stuff, he's looking around like, no. And he's gonna cast invisibility on himself and just take off.
Okay. So 2 action to cast a spell, 1 to keep booking it.
Yep.
You're booking it. Go ahead. You're running. Now, Aki, Barnaby at the end. What are you going to do?
So I need you to tell me whether or not this is a valid thing for me to do, because I'm not entirely sure about the nature of these special skills that you've given us. But I have this free action that I can do as a bard that's called Lingering Composition. And I would love to do that with Cry for Meat.
Okay. You know what? I kind of like where this is going, and I want to see this happen. So what does the Lingering Composition do again?
I add a flourish to my composition to extend its benefits. If my next action is to cast a cantrip composition with a duration of 1 round, which I feel like perhaps Cry for Meat qualifies, I attempt a performance check. The DC is usually a standard difficulty DC of a level equal to the highest level target of my composition, but the GM can assign a different DC based on the circumstances. That effect depends on the results of my check.
Okay. So then, yes, you can use that ability. Give me a performance check, and I'll let you know how you do.
Okay, cool.
I believe this is considered a meta magic feat, right?
Yeah, I think I have to spend a focus point on it. Man, I rolled so garbage on this, though. I'm gonna spend my hero point and reroll.
Okay.
Oh no.
I rolled even worse.
No.
The dice hate me today.
Oh, what's the total
Well, we
number?
love you.
Yeah, we love you.
14.
And we love your dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we love you and your dice right now.
Well,
I don't feel that way.
the bad news is that the lingering composition doesn't allow the cry for meat to echo for multiple rounds. But
Well, at least I don't lose a focus point for having tried it.
True. And the good news is you still get to cast it for 1 round. So,
I do.
That means Wes and Sam, you owe Aki a will save.
Oh, fun.
Both of us
Yeah.
Mhm.
can do it to both of us.
25.
Come on, dice. Wait, just. Oh, no, that's my D12 again. Wait, just.
You gotta
eat.
stop doing that.
I just
Mhm.
heated it.
Get it away from you.
Oh no.
Oh, no. That's a 15.
So that is a fail. So Sam, let's see, 1, 2. I'm putting this out here for context. I want you to know the stakes are high. As you're running away, you only need 2 more rounds to escape to safety. 3 more rounds to escape to safety. As it stands for the counter of starvation madness, only takes 10 to succumb. Wes, you are standing at 6 points of starvation madness. 4 more, and you become lost. Starvation. Sam, you're at 9. 1 more failed will save in any category, and you could succumb to madness. Try to feast on Galvandian. And I will make this very clear. There are others from your ship lost in Doltonshire. You have no guarantee of seeing the morning sun. With that, we go to the next round. Randy, Davelin's up next.
All right. So, I need to know, Wes,
Yeah.
when you went invisible, what did you do after that?
I literally just ran.
Yeah. I want to listen to the sound of Galvandian running and use that to chase him and pull out my cross, because I just looked up invisibility. Sound is not muffled.
No.
Okay.
But
give
if you
me-
begin looking for me, I instead become hidden if you succeed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So,
So go ahead and give me a perception check to hear him.
yeah. That's an 18 on the dice.
Oh, no.
And my perception is 13.
That's a 31. I'm just curious, Galvandian,
Uh-huh.
what is the bonus to your stealth?
The bonus to my stealth is 11.
Okay, so the stealth DC would be a 21 with a 30. 31? They critically hear your feet on these awful, uneven cobblestones. Devlin,
He runs like this. Slap, slap.
It's like a duck and flip flops.
For a long time.
So Devlin, you know where he is, but hitting him will still have the benefits of invisibility. He'll be hidden, so you have to roll a flat DC before you can even attempt to hit him.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Actually, can I use stealth
Sure. Go right ahead.
so I can run past him?
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, like I'm about to hit pure rogue. Try to get in front of you. All right. Nat 20. Oh, crap! This is great.
Randy really
So-
wants to murder me right now.
So even though Wes is invisible, his eyes are still only mortal. And this half-elf just completely eclipses you in speed. You run to the very top of the pack. You see, looking down the hill, the unusual padding of the stones as feet tread upon it, but you can't see the form. And you see the Horde running up behind him. You see Barnaby, you see Rabane, and you can see your other former friend, Ineg, running up too. So that was one action to here, one action to stealth. Normally the stealth movement would be 2, but I'm gonna make them 1 check because I want to see if you can hit this elf. Give me a flat DC 20 check. I'm gonna give me a flat D20 check. See if you can see him or even attempt to hit him.
Okay. That's just flat 20 with no modifier. I mean, like no. So I rolled a 13, but I'm not sure. So it's
13.
just because
Yeah.
13 plus anything or
Just the D20 itself.
okay.
I need to look up the spell really fast. Oh no, hidden, right? You said you're hidden.
Yeah, I'm
Spell.
hidden.
Here we go. Okay. So it was 13?
Yep.
Randy, go ahead and roll to hit. And since
What are you
have
hitting me with?
I'm hitting you with a rapier, but if I hit you twice. Because
Man, if that pause has gone on a little bit longer, I would have said with his best shot.
fire away.
Yeah, I'm hitting you with a rapier, but I'm hitting you twice. Because I get that with my feet.
The twin feint, that's right.
Yeah. Thanks, PJ.
Damn.
No problem.
So that's a 16 plus my attack. And PJ, is my
Yeah.
attack 13?
Yep, but the second one will be at the -4, so it'll be 13 and then a 9.
Okay, so 13 plus 16 is 29.
Oh god.
And then
That hits.
11 plus 9 is
20. So the second
20.
one won't hit me,
Okay.
but the first one will.
And the great thing is, you're hidden to him. He's hidden to you. Well, sort
Yeah.
of. So this first strike that's going to hit is a sneak attack strike.
No! No! Okay.
At least it wasn't crit, damn it.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a crit.
Does this
That would
reveal
be-
him with the attack, though?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So that's 3d6, right?
+4.
3d6 plus 4. Okay. That's a 6 and a 4. That's 10 plus 3. That's 13 plus 4. That's 17 damage.
Ow!
This is a finesse deadly. It says something about D8 disarm. I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's quite all right. The disarm of the deadly DA isn't coming into fashion here. But Wes, as you're running for your life, invisible, you just see out of nowhere this tip of a rapier pops up and just skewers you puncturing deep, bouncing off a rib, and coming back out whole. And you see Davlin gone mad in front of you.
Ah! Oh,
That
boy.
flesh looks tasty.
From here, it's the Horde. Now, they've tried to cry for meat. It's done what it's gonna do. But now they just have to get their hands on you. As they try to close the distance, they're going to try to grapple you down and devour you.
But
Oh.
can they see me?
But now, you at least have some blood from a rapier stabbing you in the chest.
Invisible blood. It's invisible blood.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. Let's make it invisible blood.
I gotta look at their athletics bonuses.
What did you just roll, PJ?
I'm gonna tell you what. Okay. So what I need to know, Wes, what is your fortitude bonus?
9.
So it's a 19.
They
Okay.
crit.
Yeah, they dirty crit on you.
Yeah.
Sam, I know your fortitude is 9 plus your con modifier. Is your con modifier a 4?
About 3.
3. Okay, so that's okay. As you proceed to run, Davlin pops up, stabs you with the rapier. The blade bounces off your own bones. You then hear coming from behind you as 2 long claw-like hands, Galvandian, grab you and pin you to the ground in one foul swoop. You can start to hearing the stretch of skin like leather as you see the darkness start to encapsulate your head. If you cannot break out on your turn, you'll begin to be swallowed whole by them. Sam, you are tackled to the ground, and as this creature
Can I
has
use
the
my
mouth...
shield block reaction? I have a shield block feature.
That would be a that'd be a +2 to the AC.
I don't know.
I'm going to say even with that, it would still be enough to be successul, but not a crit success. While you're
Okay.
pinned, you're still very capable of looking up and seeing this creature mount trying to sound worse, not bad.
It's okay.
Standing
you
above
can say
you.
he mounts me, PJ.
Thank you.
We're this
With what-
far in already.
Well, God knows last year I said it's a tight fit and people wouldn't stop fucking giggling. So anyway, they're mounting you and you see their jaw begin to stretch wider and wider as they're trying to come down to swallow you whole. You can still fight. It won't be as bad. But that being said, the Horde is done. Next up, we have Sam.
Okay. So I've got a couple of feats here. I've got my brutish shove and I've got my power attack. Will either of these feats allow me to try to escape my grapple and leave me like additional actions afterwards? Or like, do any of these feats benefit me in any way?
You know what? I will allow you to use the British shove to hit, do damage, and push them off. That's still 5 feet of distance. You'd be
Yeah.
safe to run away with your last action or 2.
Okay, let's do it. Come on, eyeball dice. Woo! Hey, that's a 19 on the die face, and my greatsword attack is a +15.
Okay. So you critically hit, roll damage, and they are knocked back 10 feet.
All right. Now I need my D12, but I threw it. Threw it across the room because it made me angry. Don't mind me while I panic search for dice. All right, here it is. Huh. Oh, that's a 10. Nice. So that's 14 total.
14 damage total?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you hit a heavy slice, and they go flying back 10 feet. They slam into other members of the Horde and crowd. And with your last couple action, if you want to get up and run away, you absolutely can.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
All right. From Sam, we jump to V. What are you going to do?
Well, I can't let the food get away.
No,
So-
you eat that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like playing with my food just as much as anybody else, but at some point it's just ridiculous. I am going to at this point, I know Ineg is a little farther away from me because they were moving and I was not last turn. So I think I have to use all of my all of my turns to catch up to them. But that's fine because if I can't catch you, my friends will, and then I'll just join in on the fun the next round.
Okay. So as Ineg gets up and starts running as hard as she can, you look over your shoulder and you see your friend, you see Rabane just closing that distance, jaw just growing and saliva just flowing as the teeth stick out. Next up, you're closing the distance, so you're right there. Next up, we have Wes. Wes, you need to get out of the situation. It's not good, my man.
What do I need to roll to break out of this?
You would have to make either an athletics or a acrobatics to escape the grapple.
All right, I'm going to try an acrobatics.
Okay.
It's not good. It's a 15. I rolled a 2 on the dice.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not able to get out as you try to squiggle and squirm your way out of this massive maw that's chomped down on your head. You're getting no success. You still have 2 actions left.
Realizing that he's not going to get out of this by his own physical strength, I'm going to spell strike.
Blast him!
With my sword.
Okay.
I'm going to grab the nearest person, nearest entity, stab my sword through them with a fireball.
Okay. Roll to hit, and I will say they're
that
flat-footed.
person as pretty much cover to try and block some of the damage.
Okay. Roll to hit. I'm going to consider it flat-footed, so I'll take that into account.
Nat 20! Yes! Wait, it's a fireball! No!
Wait, what does that mean?
It means
So a
that
nat
I'm
20
just-
means it's going to double the damage of the spell. Now, what I need from you is to hold on tight while I roll a reflex save.
No!
I probably
Okay.
need to roll a reflex save too.
I
Probably,
was so
because you were.
happy.
Yeah. You need to make a reflex save as well.
All right.
In his desperation, he summons every last bit of magic to obliterate this group of people.
I got a 19 plus 13, 32.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
That's-
I don't know how PJ made this character this good, but
I mean, you keep rolling
I
19s.
specialize in like 2 things. It's
no,
also a 19.
I'm rolling not just 19. I just have like 13 plus modifiers.
Yeah. Now, that being said, Wes, what is your DC again?
Arcane DC is 21.
21. So you critically succeed, so you're going to take no damage from the fireball. That being said, however, the one who has you pinned critically failed, so you are going to roll double the damage of the sword and double the damage of the fireball.
Okay. There's a group on me, right? There's a few of them?
There's a whole horde trying
That's
to
what I
swallow you
figured.
whole.
Well, that's not a good start. That's better.
Sounds like a horrible situation.
So,
Hero
19
point.
damage.
Yes!
Jail for 1,000 years.
For the fireball. For my
Mhm.
sword, it is. Oh, and it's critical. So, where is it? Sorry. There it is. So that's 5 with the sword. So 19 plus 5, doubled. So that's 48 damage.
Okay. So as you stick this blade into the creature, and you can just feel it surge with all your might, with like just lick up your arm into your blade, and you can feel in his chest, you can see like E.T. with his glowing heart in his hollow, concave, bony sternum. You can see the fireball just going flick, 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 and explodes, erupts. when you open your eyes, you have taken that fireball damage yourself because you were flat-footed. You couldn't really dodge it. So you take the 19. But there's nothing but bone, cinder, and ash that piles upon you. And around you, you see this blast radius of dead members of the Horde as they sizzle and smoke like fresh-caught fish. We're on a grill. Now with that, you're not pinned anymore, but you've taken the fireball damage and you're not moving anymore.
No.
Now, next up, we have Barnaby. Barnaby, a giant boom erupts into the Horde. You know exactly who that is, and you see Sam running, with V just determined running behind her. What do you do?
How far is an egg from me?
I'm going to say 35 feet.
Excellent. I'm going to cast Phantom Prison on her.
Don't like it.
No.
I
no.
don't like it.
I completely surround a large or smaller creature in immobile illusionary walls, trapping it inside a false prison it can't escape. No other creatures see or feel these walls, and the target can't see anything outside of the illusory walls. The target can attempt a will save when the spell is cast. Each time it attempts to interact with or escape the walls, and each time something from outside the wall affects the target. On a success, it disbelieves the illusion and the spell ends.
We'll save then, yeah.
Yup.
Oh shit. Ah, I dropped my dice on the ground. Alright.
No. 4 dice. We reject them.
Okay. Which one am I using? Alright.
So I'm just trying to stop her long enough for you to catch up to her, Rabani. That's all.
I got a natural 20.
God damn it!
Yeah!
God damn it!
Now save me!
I'm gonna say
This is ridiculous.
they immediately disbelieve the illusion and they are not hindered at all by the spell.
Wow.
And that's
Better
all 3 actions.
It is all 3 actions. It's all I can do.
So with that last ditch effort, we go into round 3, 2 more, and anyone who can run fast enough and survive will get to live on for episode 2 of The Return to Doltonshire. That being said, starting off, Randy, Davlin, you have survived unscathed the fireball Hail Mary of Galvandian.
Yeah,
He's
he
still
saw
right
the
there.
like bloop, 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 and started like just duck and cover, like hid behind a giant boulder or whatever is right there, right? And he goes, "Looks like it's just you and me." And lunges at you, chomp on your face.
He's like, look at all this cooked meat around here. Just eat one of them.
Nope, no. 16 plus 13, that's 29 on the first attack. Wait, do I still see him? Do I see you?
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not invisible anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
And he's flat-footed, so take your AC, Wes, and -2 from that.
Yeah, you hit for sure.
what's like? Okay.
It's not a crit. It's not a crit.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and then 15 plus 13 minus 4.
It still
That's
hits.
28.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2 hits with that. All right. Let's go. 1d6. Wait, no, I rolled 2. Sorry, I need to roll again. Sorry. Because I'm not sneak attacking. That's a 4, and then for the second one, that's a 6.
A
So,
6?
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm down.
You're down?
I'm
Okay,
down.
now you're in dying, which means you're at dying 1. Wasn't a crit, so you're at dying 1. Now, Davlin, that was a twin feint, right? That was 2 strikes?
That was
Okay.
a twin thing. Yeah.
So, did you roll sneak attack dice?
I did not roll sneak attack dice.
I need you to roll sneak attack dice.
Wait, what? He's not sneaky anymore.
That's 8.
8 more? Okay, so I'm gonna say you're now dying 2. Now we're on your
Okay.
second action.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
I
He
want
has to get
to-
to dying 4.
I want to rip his neck out.
Give me an athletics check to grapple as you are going to swallow him whole.
All right. Ooh, you gave me athletics. That's a 24. 17 plus 7. Yeah, 24.
What's your fortitude save again, Wes?
13.
That's a success.
Balls.
Wes, what are your last words?
Fuck you.
Davlin, tell me the tale of how you finally get Galvandian to shut up.
Right? He so he sort of stabs him with the thing, realizes he's like incapacitated, and goes, "This is for all the times that you wanted. Shut your mouth!" And he just starts spitting. He's not even eating, like he's starving, but he's not eating you. You're so like this is all pent up anger, aggression from all of the like little things that you've done, and he starts ripping out your neck, ripping out your eyes, throwing them all over. When anyone comes over, it's just a mass where your face used to be just hollowed in, like bone and everything cracked inside.
As you start ripping him piece by piece, like a scarecrow, defunct and destroyed, you see all the members of the Horde running, dropping, and just taking the chunks of Galvandian. Well, just devouring the detritus of those once proud elf, and you could hear them cry. And thanks to Zog for the meat. Now, with that being said, Randy, you're done. Wes, you're gone. Next up, we have the Horde. So now half of them is going to be distracted by the big spaghetti stain that is Galvandian on this cobblestone walkway. So anyone who's going to be attacking Sam will be doing so with a pretty high penalty. As a few of them try to claw and reach out and grab you. Sam, I need to know, does a 21 hit?
No!
A gauntlet of fingers filed bone and nail down into a series of malicious claws reaches out from every angle to grab you by the hair, your skin, your clothes, your very bones and your guts. They try to grab you, and no one can gain purchase or do any damage. The Horde has nothing for you, Sam. And it's your turn.
Okay. I have this feat. Battle medicine. Is there any chance I can use that to try to heal a level of my hunger? Like steal myself?
Unfortunately, since this is a borderline supernatural thing, I'm going to say no, but you can try to heal any health that you've lost.
Nah, I'm good. Okay. What about if I roll like occultism?
And no. I can give you recall knowledge. Something about them might help you out, but unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to get rid of it right now.
Nope. All right. I am just taking all actions to run. So extra runny.
Give me an athletics check to just linebacker your way out of the situation.
All right. No funny. Extra runny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's you said athletics? 26.
26. V. Your meal is getting away from you.
No, she's not.
Ooh. That being said, it is your turn. She has created a 30-foot difference between you. What are you gonna do?
That's it? Oh, easy. Let's go. So yeah, okay. All right. We're gonna have fun with this. So I'm gonna run, obviously. Let's see. What is Okay. Cool. So unfortunately I do have to use, 2 move actions to close the distance. But that third one, here's the thing. Because I'm a kitsune, I have those cool little fox legs. So it's really neat when I get close because then I can just jump. And it looks really neat as my tail kind of blows in the wind and I latch onto her and attempt to grapple her to the ground.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. I'm going to say because you're using your powerful hindquarters +2, this is going to go against their fortitude DC. I gotta do some math because you're an expert in that. You have to beat a 23.
Okay. Hold on, I have to check the athletic skill over here because that changed. That would be, and then +2? 27.
So with all your might, you're chasing them down with your last-ditch effort. Sam, you're seeing the exit. You're seeing the road start to curve to the top of the hill, and suddenly this horrible weight pins you to sharp cobblestone that splits your skin and bruises your ribs. This is where V's turn is done. Next up, we have Aki. What are you gonna do?
I would like to launch an animated assault against Ineg.
An anime assault?
An animated assault.
I also
can.
heard anime assault.
This is going to be a reflex save from you, which I imagine is going to be more difficult since you are currently grappled. But I am able to use my mind to manipulate unattended objects in the area, and I can animate them to attack you. Those objects hurl themselves at you in a chaotic flurry of debris, and the assault deals 2d10 bludgeoning damage. I can heighten it, but I don't exactly remember how that works. But that would just be an additional 2d10 of damage. So
we're at reflex.
Yeah. But you are also grappled, so I don't know what kind of penalty that does. -2.
Thank you, Aki, for speaking PJ's hands. Thank you so much.
Of course, you're welcome. I like to think I'm good at understanding GM when GM send clear signals. I need you to...
Oh, I don't remember which dice I rolled. I rolled it and then I looked away. So we're just gonna do that again.
Sam!
We're just
You're
gonna...
killing me, Smalls.
Okay. It's this one. Okay. Okay. This is a reflex save. -2. So that's 20. Wait, 21 or 22? Calculator. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I add numbers right.
Don't worry, I get that.
It's
My
23.
Technically, I think Rabane also has to make this check because it's at any creature in the area.
Rude.
Sorry.
Rude.
It's an AoE spell.
Well, I also get 23, so that works out.
Nobody has to worry about damage of any kind because I am completely useless today.
No.
Yay!
No, you're just the right amount of useless.
You're the perfect.
Thank
to
you.
put it that way.
Thank
Wow.
So
I'm ineffective as a bad guy.
you. Barnaby, you were great at eating cheese. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
And that's how we'll remember you. Now, as you two get in this epic lock of Kitsune and human fighter, suddenly debris starts rising all around you, the uneven cobblestones coming to life. They try to gnash out and bite you, but unfortunately, in the massive impact of your tackle, a lot of it's blown off and wide away from you. With that...
Oh yeah, as my third action, I want to move closer.
Okay. So with that, now approach the final round. Sam, you only need one more bout of madness to be lost to the crowd, and you may have, I don't know how much HP left. You're currently pinned in a grapple. Give me a will save.
Oh, and don't forget, I have 1 hero point left because I made a bad pun.
That's right. That's right. You have 1 hero point left. This could be make or break.
We're using it right now. We're using that hero point right now. What does it say? Can't see.
A critical fail. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
so hungry.
Sam, you feel a horrible stabbing sensation in your stomach as your gut dances up and hugs your spine. You have a moment of clarity before everything turns to hunger. What is your last words?
Since I know what's about to happen to me because I've seen it happen to everybody else, I am going to look Rebane in the eye, open my mouth, and instead of saying anything, I'm gonna fucking bite her.
Awesome. Hold on. We have a Hail Mary moment. Someone from the chat is trying to give you their hero point. You know what? Why not? I'm going to allow it because it's Reap Psyche after all. The guy's got a bank of them. One less opportunity.
I still bite her though.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'd all bite her at this point. We would all do. It doesn't matter if you're hungry.
Wow, so rude.
Okay.
Yeah, is that something to do to an old friend?
This is promising. All right, we've got a 14 plus, and this is a willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 13. 27.
Something about biting into the flesh seems to do something for your hunger. You get a little kickback of sanity for whatever it's worth for one last ditch effort. I need you to break out of V's grapple first. Make an athletics check against her Fortitude DC.
26.
What's your Fortitude bonus?
13.
That's 23, which means you succeed. As she bites you, she throws you off of her. Now, why not? Give me a reflex save, as this is the last roll of the night to get to victory.
Yes. Psyche, this is for you. Okay, you said reflex?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 27.
V, if you were to try one last thing to kill an egg, what would it be?
I would jump on her and slash at her with my claws.
Feeling the stinging pain of teeth marks echoing from your shoulder and seeing your target flee, you get one last bout of rage. The hunger that has driven you mad has now taken control. You run, you leap, claws extended, jaws distended, and you reach out. And as you do, with one quick footstep, your face meets stone, and as you look up, your prized meal has run away. Sam, what's your HP at right now?
It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
It's 73 minus 6.
73.
Which I will do that right now with math, the calculator.
I swear to God, Sam is made of fucking Teflon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a human fighter, y'all. All those athletic checks. So it's
PJ
67.
made my character and that character, so PJ was making strong.
Oh, okay, sure. No, sure. Of course.
They're just thieves
Wow,
and
wow,
fighters.
okay.
They're nothing
No, sure.
crazy.
No, I'm sure. No, it's fine. No, sure, PJ, of course. No, it's
Listen,
fine.
friends, if you ever find yourself in a haunted town, make sure you get that athletics bonus up
That's true.
real
That's
high.
true.
It's gonna fucking save your ass.
Of course.
But
All
yes,
right.
67 is where I'm at.
67. Okay. That's good, because when we start next week, you will be at 67 HP, and you're going to have to
Yay.
continuously not let yourself lose that to death. Now, Aki, V, and and Randy, you're still in the Horde and you're chasing. You get up to the hill and all of a sudden you feel this dead stopping weight in your legs. Everything ceases as all you see is a wrought iron fence, a pitch black night sky. And in your mind, like you've never been here before, like you've never seen it, there is an innate horror, an instinct like a leash stopping you. You see the cornfields. Sam, as you leave the exit of town, you can feel the whole Horde dead stop. And looking in front of you, what you see is the pitch black night and the cornfields. And just before you make your decision, are you going to go into the farmland and wade through the corn, or are you going to try and survive this Horde one last time? On this massive stony hill, you see the bay outside Doltonshire. A little ocean spray comes up from the ground, up from the water, and just submerging or popping out a little bit, you see the green maw of Zog, father of the mate. And that is where we end episode 1 of Return to Doltonshire. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I want to thank the guests that showed up and had an awesome time and did really cool. I want to thank everyone in the chat for showing up. I want to say huge thanks to QCG for all the gift subs. Sorry, V couldn't kill Sam. She was very close. She was you were almost there.
I couldn't kill Sam either. I tried real hard to help you out there, V.
I know. Ugh,
I just had the most garbage rolls, and Sam had like the most ridiculously good rolls.
Yeah. Can I just say, as Ineg sees the cornfield and just the fear inside her body, she's just like, it's corn. That's it.
Yeah, my partner's in the chat and she's singing the song too, and I'm like, I want to give you a hero point.
Knobs.
No, I can't do that. Anyway,
it's got the juice.
I have so many weaknesses that can't all be exploited. That being said, I want to thank everyone for showing up. I hope you all had a great time. Let us say our goodbyes or goodnights. Starting with Aki, our awesome guest, Aki. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aki. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MixGenie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. I also currently have a coffee goal running. If you want to shout me a whiskey or two, all of the help is appreciated. That's coffee.com/Shidari SHIDAREAKI.
All right, next up we have V. V, thank you so much for coming on the show. I know we do some stuff at QCG, so it's so great to finally play with you in this capacity. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Absolutely. I'm V. I'm the Queen of the Court over at Queen's Court Games, which, like PJ said, he's on a bunch of our stuff because we love playing with PJ, even though he murdered me tonight, which is fine. Because I'm going to remember that, and Aaron will remember that, and we will all remember this. But it's fine. If you want to see more of me, you can find me on Twitter at V is for Vampire, because my name is V, and I love vampires. But if you want to see what else I'm doing, you can also go follow us over at Queen's Court RPG on Twitter, Queen's Court Games everywhere else.
Yeah. Next up, we have Wes, who died very, very violently. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Poetically.
Hi guys, I'm Wes Johnson, at Wes_IRL and all the things. Follow my Instagram. Just post a picture of me and my wife now there. So that, so just got married. That's what's new in my life. But other than that, nothing much going on.
Awesome. Well, next up, we have the person who slaughtered Wes. Randy, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hey everybody, I'm Randy Alvarenga. You can follow me on Twitter at Rollerraja. That's ROLLERRAJA to see some really cool stuff. For example, I am doing a show this month in October over on Saving Throw Show for The Few and Cursed tabletop RPG, which is based on the comic. It's going to be really cool. Come check that out. And then also beyond this, there's I'm in the Bureau on another channel, which is like a I don't know how to quite explain it. It's horror. It's also kind of horror, spooky, like inside. It's kind of like The Control, if you know that game. It's like Bureau, like government, spooky, paranormal stuff. That's fun. So all of that is on my Twitter. So come follow me there to see what's up.
Nice. Well, next up, we got Sam. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
First of all, thank you, Reap Psyche. You're the only reason my character survived. Yes, hello. I am Sam Sterling, and you can find me all over the internet at Hey Sam Sterling. Check out my Twitter. I've got a few things coming up that I'll post about on there. Most of all, this Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I am playing Changeling the Dreaming over on TTRPG IFS. So that's TTRPG GIFs, but there's only one G. And it's going to be an all Latin cast. The fantastic Cynthia Marie is the storyteller, and it's going to be a great time. And it's all for charity to support Puerto Rico. All of the efforts there to help rebuild after the environmental disasters that are happening down there. So come check it out Sunday, 9 a.m. and I'll post that all on Twitter. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Really fast, my name is PJ Megaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.megaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me, let's have fun. And when I'm not here with these amazing legends, you can find me here Mondays, same nat time, same nat channel, 8 to 11 for Wayward Arcadium. We just got done with Parents' Day 1 and 2. A lot has changed, and some of the characters will literally never be the same again. So come tune in this Monday to see where we're going from there. Also, tune in next week for episode 2 of Return to Doltonshire. And we'll see what the farmlands and the cornfields have to offer. And I'm actually really excited about it because it's super freaking cool. And more announcements as I can tell them free. I'm working on a lot of stuff. So when we can let you know, we'll let you know. And before we raid Hero Zone, I want to give one more big shout out to all the guests. V, thank you so much. So sorry I forgot to tell you about the hero points. I was so frazzled yesterday. And
Fine,
Aki,
you were just worried about me, being the only genre aware person. I get it. It's fine. I get it. I intimidated you. It's fine. It's
okay,
fine.
yeah. Whatever you have to tell yourself. And Aki, thank you so much for saying yes. It was awesome seeing you again. I love having you here.
I love being here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come play some Pathfinder with y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to be raiding Hero Zone. What should our battle cry be? What should our raid cry be?
Meat for the meat god.
Yeah,
Meat for the meat god.
For the meat god.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We must feed more meat for the meat god.
Yeah, let's just go into a random chat and just start screaming meat. I'm sure they're going to love us. It's going to be great.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nice. How about nice to meet you, but with meat?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think
then
you can
it's
go
really
wrong either
nice
way.
and pleasant, but it also has meat in it.
It's slightly threatening.
Horrifying.
Oh my God.
It's slightly disarming and disturbing. Yes, yes, I like it.
All right. Well, we're gonna be rating. Oh, by the way, if you're at Monsterpalooza on the 16th, come see me. I'll be cosplaying as Pugsley in a big photo shoot. Anyway, we're gonna be rating in 3, 2, 1.
Bye.